Will, Will, do you want a biscuit? Honey piece of chicken. One piece of chicken, fries, and my sandwich.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Kendall.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
I've definitely seen all this.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. To throw is Jackson, and he slings one that's incomplete.
Jackson. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Landry now on the return. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you only give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First down, Brown.
Fries, 1 piece of chicken, and my chicken sandwich.
Mayfield on 1st down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
13 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Malik Harrison.
You might remember Nick Chubb. He had a heck of a game last year in Week 4 in what turned out to be a 40-25 Browns win over these Ravens. He finished with 165 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Of course, never fear for the Ravens, though. After that loss, they went on a run. They would win their next 12 in a row to finish the regular season at 14-2.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Walking around and putting things in his mouth that don't belong there. I mean, what have we done to the future? He's right. Imagine my arm was a timer. Shoulders past, my hands the future. Our parents were just here, and we were born here. But now they've gone back in time. They're here again. What do you think that means for us?
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
They'll try to run for the first one, Ingram. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Draw play. Ingram now. And he's He's going to take this across the 15 into Browns territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call our defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't.
Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. There, this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50. The 30, past the 20, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The return man, Chris Moore. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a first carry for their fullback. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 7-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
It's the score. Ravens 7, Browns 6. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Logan City, great vehicle, big on excitement. Thank you for professional continuing down the field.
The Browns drive about to get started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Watched your hands on it. Good for you.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
We were never friends.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Vous n'avez pas payé le vin?
6 up to the 27-yard line.
Chuck Clark.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz
James, you've been putting them to shame all day. No, I really appreciate it.
They don't have great leverage.
Hey, I was thinking that
Easily
in the
blocked
same
and
time
turned to the side.
we wouldn't come in, I would give you something as well.
Rolling to his right.
Awesome.
He's going to take
scoring
off
it
with
again.
it.
You
And
don't
he's
score
got this
them.
almost to the 40 before going out. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12
Okay,
yards.
upstairs.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
I don't know if you forgot it or...
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
to put it in the boxes.
He may try and run for this. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Should get the guys to drop off in
Give him
Charlotte.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Open man is Higgins. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Ravens. There he goes left side. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
This is huge.
Touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return. return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like... the early returns.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Never have introduced me to shopping.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
I'm so transparent.
Brown 6. Justin Tucker.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return
I
for a
didn't promise to
score.
help him. I told him to go home, try to forget Shannon.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a third-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete.
Jackson, it was not an easy job to go and catch passes when people try to tackle him and throw him away. But no matter who it is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. It doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on.
Any
Instead,
idea
the
what
drop means it'll be fourth
there's a
down.
guy from Paris called Baptiste. He's in charge of the nose guy.
My parents, Robert and Penny.
What's up with you? Oh, and this is Alain, his service husband.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Yes,
They're going for
of course.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
All
line.
the people
Fourth
to the
down
hospital
run
tonight.
successful. Now they look to
What
pay
is
it
like?
off on first down.
He's
They'll roll him out
still be
right.
alive
And
if
he's going to
he's
keep
done.
it here. Able to make something
We
out
don't
of
really
nothing
put
there.
Ireland
17
in the
yards and a first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
You know,
As they'll stop
cases
just
like
over
this.
a minute to go before halftime.
And I see it all the time, Colt.
They'll throw
It's
on
very
first
often
down with Jackson.
someone you know,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
someone
Picked
with a
up by
grudge.
Carl Joseph. And this one will be brought
And you don't
back
think
to the 22.
afterwards we did.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following throwing the interception, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Are you Malik Siri? Shamartin, what does this mean?
I think you know what it means. Russian beer.
You're a journalist? What do you know about Shamartin?
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's hauled in.
I want information.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Experts from Paris to tell me what to do. Meanwhile, they give me an agent as partner. No experience as a detective, but the family.
Yeah, because you're still part of the investigation.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've
Tell
got
me
6
what you know.
DBs out there.
And no one will ever hear about
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Play fake here on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
I'm at work. I'm not going to make a phone call while I'm at work.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
10-10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
At 25, here's 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Jones. He's up in it after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The halftime makes it to be figured out how to create space for the running game to get out.
You pointed out to me at God. Oh my God. That's a gain of nearly 30 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
I'm sorry, I thought...
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
It's alright.
Again,
Sorry.
this is Chubb.
It's Mr. Cheesy.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And this
And a nice carry
is
and a
my
first
son,
down
James.
for Cleveland.
Say hello.
Nice pick up there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his
We were on
NFL
holiday nearby when there's somewhere missing, so I volunteered.
big-time knee injury.
I'm the English police liaison officer for your case. Good.
Coming into this,
Last
we
week,
expected that this
I'll
offense
catch
would
up with you
have
then.
trouble with this
And
defense.
when I get up to
That's
speed,
exactly the way
I'll
that
sit
this
down
game
and
is
you know what I
going.
know, right?
Pressure in his
Thank you,
face.
appreciate it.
Coverage downfield has
Hey,
been
goodbye.
tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That's a nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They run it again with Chubb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Not much there, only a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. The defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen did not let him get downfield.
I found out from the boy who took over. As you know, this was taken on that Tuesday. Some more colleagues in the department have got every available image of the celebrations here in Chalon-du-Bois, social networking sites, publications, whatever we could find online. Look, we found this from the license plate or the rental. We found the family. That's the boy. What did they say? Did they see Ollie? What did they say? They were here on holiday. And they say they bought this car from the second hand shop.
Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying,
let's see if we can match
us.
Chris Moore returning it.
Transferred to Florida State.
This drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Ravens.
We can go to the charity shop. So I visited 4 already. Nothing. Yeah, but we can find the shop. If we can find out, under the Scarlet. There are 3 other second-hand shops in this area. And the thing is, one of them was in Discard. It was in Old Library many years ago. So, one step at a time.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. Future bright.
Breakfast is served.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
There was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gap. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
I made the pancakes too.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
No, we're just going to watch it.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this one's incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here. My bad. I'll get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper on mean, this is unusual.
I know. My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You really call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The life's possessions that they have a life of their own, even beyond you. This is then I take people's names. When someone makes a purchase, I send the first half. The pink teddy bear has been sold for a little girl for 5 years.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mayfield to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
If I help.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That goes for a gain of 31. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college, you can run the ball.
And get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields into the middle of the end zone. And a decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play. And this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Because they're not even 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll come in 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Mayfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds and complete. He was looking for a quarterback at that time. And it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage. And just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one sent away. Returning it is Moore.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A solid punt, but also a nice return here of 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Telling me this because
the Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. For them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you start thinking, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because
you want to know what he's doing.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Marquise Brown. 32 yards. And the Ravens will hang on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Browns 14. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following a touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
And the scarf.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth.
That's the girl from they usually live around one another, right? In Maryland. Where she come from?
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully the field
just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Les chats,
Here's second and 10 from the 20.
Il y a 8 ans, durant l'été, quand l'hiver a disparu, l'été vous pouvez.
Here's Mayfield.
Moi, c'est ça.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9. From the corner, Jimmy Smith blitzes for the sack. Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Our family were away. The house was empty. I think perhaps your son was taken here. Here?